Lesley and Carl have come to the workhouse, also known as the poorhouse, where the Selborne protesters, including Aaron, gathered in November 1830.
Why were they coming here?
Poorhouses were often seen as symbols of oppression of the system. The master of the poorhouse here is known locally as being a pretty nasty piece of work.
Right. So it's not just about their own personal situation. They're trying to right all sorts of wrongs that are going on in Selborne.
So we have another report.
Right. And it says, on Monday morning last, a mob, about 300 in number, collected from the surrounding country, entered Selborne armed with large clubs. They proceeded to the workhouse, and in less than 15 minutes, the house was unroofed, the doors and windows broken to pieces, and the furniture destroyed and burnt. It's a proper mutiny.
It's really thought that, you know, that these kind of events in places like Selborne might kind of bubble over into a revolution.
Yes, and all for the rights of people to be able to live and feed their children and live a basic but decent life.
Quite. So they partly demolished the poorhouse in Selborne. The next day, Aaron and several other men move on to the neighbouring parish of Headley.
And is that in it documented?
Should we have a look at the next document
Yeah.
too?
All right, so this is the Hampshire Advertiser and Royal Yacht Club Gazette. This is somebody called James Shoesmith. I was the master of the Headley poorhouse. The mob returned and rushed into the house like a torrent. They came into every part of the house. They began to break the windows and the partitions between the rooms. The ceilings and rafters of the upper rooms were pulled down. They had made their way through to the roof by pushing off the tiles. The men continued at work till dark. I saw Harding, as well as many others, drinking the wine. Go, Grandad. Thomas Harding was there and got very drunk with the wine. There was not one room in the house left entire. What a night.
Indeed.